Hey, lovely people, it's your girl Nana, and this is Nana Nation. So, if you're new on this channel, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe, honey, because you definitely love it here. And shout outs to all my missing subscribers. You guys are the ish. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. So, today we're going to be talking about Cameroonian international football player called Njie, who has done this wonderful gesture to help kids during this rentrée scolaire period, during this back to school period. So Njie has launched his foundation, Njie Clinton Care Foundation, and he has promised to donate 13.5 million francs CFA to help a couple of schools in the southwest region of Cameroon. So we're going to read this message from Njie's immediate page, and then we're going to see how Cameroonians are reacting to the good news. Some people think he's doing it for clout, he's doing it to chase fame and all that. Other people are like, congratulations, oh Baba, that's such a great move. You know, village people and Badbele people must be everywhere. First, let's read Clinton's message, and then we're going to analyze what the comment section is saying. So this is the official communique from Clinton Njie Foundation. Clinton writes, the first edition of the Clinton Njie Foundation School Tour will take place on the 6th and 7th of September 2021. That's when it's going to start. When school starts officially on the 6th and 7th, he's going to make the tour to donate the money to these schools. 11 schools in Boya will benefit from this edition. They include Government High School Boya, GS Likoko Membia, GS Boya Town, CBC, Primary School Bikoko Tole, GS Ndongo Moliko, GS Muya, GS Mile 14, and GS Small Sopo. So these are the 11 schools that will be benefiting from the money he's donating. And GS and Government High School Boya, by the way, is the school where Clinton Njie went to school. So these are the 11 schools that will be benefiting, including his alma mater. That's such a beautiful thing to look back and donate to the school from where you're from and other schools in the neighboring, in the neighborhood. So the second paragraph says, this September, the Clinton Njie Foundation will make donations worth 13.5 million francs to some 11 schools in the Boya municipality. That's where he dropped the amount. I'm going to be doing a charity, not just any kind of charity. 13.5 million, honey. I'm going all there. I'm going all out. So that's when he dropped the amount, and people were like, why did he have to drop the amount and all that stuff? We'll get to that in a minute. So he continues, apart from that, some 2 primary schools in the Boya municipality will have their classrooms completely renovated and the schools painted. The donations also include dozens of computers, over 100 school benches, 6,000 exercise books, pens, pencils, anti-COVID, Cameroonians say anti, not Americans say anti-COVID-19 hand washing buckets and dustbins. For a start, 11 schools will benefit, while in the nearest future, other primary and secondary schools will also benefit. So he's showing us both his long-term and short-term goals for the foundation. Although he's starting with 11 schools today, donating dozens of computers to all these schools, renovating 2 schools, completely painting the walls and buying them benches and everything, giving them school supplies, pens, books, computers, COVID-19 stuff, I think hand sanitizers, masks and all that stuff for the children. I mean, Clinton is doing so amazing for children this time. You know, when it's rentrée scolaire period, parents are going through a lot. Parents in Cameroon have 6 kids. Some people have 7 kids and they're all going to school. You have to buy books for your children in primary school, buy books for your children in secondary schools. But if there's somebody offering books to your kids, offering pens to your kids, offering school bags and shoes to your kids, it reduces the load from your shoulder. Imagine your 7 kids all receiving 7 free school bags, 7 free exercise books, or 20 exercise books each. I mean, it really relieves the parents of this load that was on their shoulders. That's such an amazing thing that Clinton Njie is doing today, giving back to the community. When you're working hard and God blesses you and you're a person of good heart, you look behind you and help the people around you too. Generally, when you're blessed, you make sure you're doing good. Your immediate family is good. That's your wife and your kids are good. Your mommy, if she's still alive, if she's good. Your daddy, if he's still alive, make sure that he is good too. And then now you can start helping people out there. Charity, of course, begins at home. So Clinton is doing well in his private life. You know, he has 2 baby mamas and he's currently with the 3rd, engaged her. So he's doing well. His family life is sorted out. His mama is doing good. He takes very good care of his mom. That's one thing I always applaud about him. And now it's time for him to reach out to the public and help the people around him. Such an amazing gesture, which we all appreciate. I'm rushing through this video because I have to take my kids away this morning. So now let's talk about the the critics on the internet, what people are saying about Clinton's gesture. So normal thinking human beings, right thinking human beings will say, congratulations, bro, such a huge gesture, God bless you, bro, and replenish your strength and wisdom. God bless you, bro, these are big boy moves. You know, normal thinking people were appreciating him, and others were coming with negative energy, bad energy. And then Patricia Ching was addressing the haters like, oh my God. Reading some of these comments just shows how bitter people can be. On top of somebody's money, oh, sir, Cameroon. She's like, Cameroonians, when I know shock for shame, when I know stop for shame me, oh, when I know stop for shock me. On top of saying money, you guys want to tell this guy how to spend his money. How about you go make your own money and decide whether they want to help people or not? You know, people are saying that why do you have to put the amount out there, 35.5 million, so what? Is it the first thing to do charity? You know, haters now with bad energy. They will not do nothing to help people, but once you want to help people, they come and criticize and order if you give or why they share the money. You know, people with bad energy and all that stuff. So let's read this comment, which I found particularly intriguing, from Njie Christ, a Cameroonian artist. So Njie Christ says, I will make sure charity for kids start with my own, then proceed to reach out to help others. But apparently that's not how the world works. We would rather live for clout, pathetically. So Njie Christ is making allusion to the fact that Clinton is not taking care of his responsibilities. Clinton is not taking care of his kids. You know, Clinton has baby mamas. Clinton's baby mama is Brianna Leslie, and he has another one. So according to Njie Christ, Clinton should be spoiling Brianna Leslie before he's out here giving money to people, such huge sums of money. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, Christ. Clinton does not owe Brianna nothing. They're no longer dating. They're not together. He owes responsibility to his child, the child he has with Brianna. And you don't know the nature of his arrangement with Brianna. Maybe every month he's sending her 100,000 or 200,000 or whatever that, please, this is money for our child's upkeep. You're not in their home. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on with Brianna. So Clinton is out here donating 13.5 million to 11 schools, and you're out here telling him charity begins at home. So he should carry 13.5 million and give to Brianna. Me wait to happen. Who she but what is she doing for him? It's not like she's cooking for him or taking care of him and massaging his back or helping him in the other room when he comes back from the field. He has moved on. He's dating somebody else. Brianna has moved on. She has a new guy in her life. She has a career of her own. When you have a child with a guy, it does not mean that the guy should be doing 100% of all the child's needs. You are also the mother. When the guy contributes his own 60 or 70%, and hey, you two flop and we are on 30%, so your kid no go hungry. Clinton is doing his own job as a father, sending money to Brianna for their child's upkeep, and that's enough. He doesn't have to give her 30 million before he gives 30 million to people out there. So you got it all wrong, Njie Christ. So people are out here making allusions to the fact that Clinton is not taking care of his child before Brianna never go call go sue. Clinton is playing for a professional team in Moscow, Dynamo. So they love to hear sagas involving baby mama. People love to hear sagas, especially the press, bloggers. If Brianna was there, that Clinton was not sending money to her monthly, if we don't go court since now to go and sue Clinton, he's living in Obodo Ibo now. Therefore, drag him go court, he would have been ordered to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. But because she did not sue him, it means he's doing his own little part. I don't know why online in-laws, they think they pay them. So Njie Christ, you like Brianna, you want chat her, go now, go and chat her now. Why are you out there dragging Clinton for no good reason? This is such a huge thing that he has done. 13.5 million, is that peanut money? Even Samuel Eto'o, since we started charity, I've never heard this amount. Eto'o even organized football competition for Francophone Zone 2. The winning cup was 500,000 for a whole Eto'o. So what if it was Caliber organized a whole football competition, giving people 500k. Clinton is giving 13.5 million. Is that peanut money? And somehow Cameroonians still find a way to drag the guy. Somehow they still find a way to pull him down. In fact, the man who vexed the morning. Let's continue reading the next comment. So, as the comments kept pouring in, this person, Young Njie, came out with a genuine concern. This is the only genuine concern that was on this comment section. Young Njie says, God bless him. But if people go take the money, chop them, they no go help no picking them. When I forget and I pay this, then go surely just burn like some 200, 300k to 500k, snap a few pictures, send, like say they don't do better thing, watch and see. This is the only genuine concern that was on that comment section. We know our people, we know Cameroonians. Clinton plays for Dynamo Russia. He's extremely busy. They have a busy football season. Every day he's in the gym, working hard. He's on the pitch, playing with his guys and all that stuff. He has a lot of time dedicated to his profession. He does not have time to move from school to school, donating money and envelope and buying books and benches for people. Obviously, there's a dedication that is in charge of the foundation. He has put the money in the hands of a few of his trusted people, and trusted quote unquote because come on, they so it buy people their conscience. So people will take this 13.5 million. At the end of the day, they'll not spend up to 5 million. They'll buy a few books, a few pens, a few benches for schools, and then they'll go and do more in share, buy the cheapest of everything, the most managing prices, and then they'll snap pictures and put on the internet as though they've done some big work. So what Young Njie is saying here makes so much sense, and that's true. So Clinton has to make sure there's a transparency, a certain degree of transparency, there's a certain degree of accountability. They should give him accountability on how every single franc is spent, because Cameroon is so, And my advice for Clinton this morning is to make sure that he does not mix business with pleasure. When you start putting your mother in charge of projects, you cannot shout at your mom. If she embezzles the money, you'll be like, okay, that's my mom. She brought me into this world. I cannot shout at her. If you put your junior sister in front of the project and she embezzles the money, you're going to be like, that's my baby, sis. Come on. And it's going to be a family affair. You gere it inside the house and you'll end like that. So do not mix business with pleasure. Get professionals in charge of your foundation. Hire a manager. Yeah, so that's the good news from Clinton Njie. 13.5 million. That's a huge sum of money. He is donating to 11 schools in the Southwest region. Such an amazing gesture. So congratulations to you, Papi Mukala. We are super proud of you. A real son of the soil, a real son of the Southwest region, giving back to all these schools, including my own primary school that I went to. So we are happy to hear this great gesture from you, Clinton. May God bless you and keep taking you higher and higher every day. I mean, upward and forward you go, backward never. To all the busybody people of the internet who want to sit at home, keyboard warriors, they want to sit at home and be telling people how to live their life, how to spend the money, why is he putting the amount out there, why is he putting in public and all that stuff. You should go and gather your own money and do your own charity. How it concern you, person the way it should dictate you how. Go and do your own. There's a whole generation of people on the internet that every time you help people and you post it, they're like, hey, you're doing it for clout. At least they are doing it. Even if it's for clout, they are helping people. They are elevating poverty. They are giving young women skills. They are helping IDPs. You that are not doing your own for clout, who you help? Even if they were doing it for clout, they are helping people. They're saving lives. Your own is to sit down there with your, in my Kosi voice, your data for 100. Kosi say people buy data for 100 to come and insult them on the internet. You go and sit with your data for 100 in my Kosi voice, and you're insulting people who are making huge moves. Who do you know from Cameroon who has ever donated 13.5 million to charity? Who? Call all of them. You know how much they're paying Samir Eto'o? Just go and be Googling it. It was money that they were paying for all those clubs he has played. Go and Google. Which of them is helping people back home like that? So Clinton has gone above and beyond, and we should be applauding. If anything, we should be applauding this great gesture from Papi Mukala. Come on. So more blessings to you, bro. Long life, prosperity, health, and all good blessings under the sun. With that, this video is a wrap. I'm ending the video now. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.